as you guys know, and I guarantee a lot of you already do, Jimmy Kimmel's late night show was indefinitely pulled off the air due to his comments on the Charlie Kirk assassin. What he said that got him pulled was, "We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it." So ABC, I guarantee, has been looking for a reason to pull him. And because of course that late night doesn't really make a profit anymore and his viewership has gone down and everything. So, well, in response to that, it wasn't just ABC, it was Nexstar who originated this push to get him out. So right here we have Nexstar Media Group Incorporated today announced that the company's owned and partnered television stations affiliated with the ABC television network would preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live for the foreseeable future, beginning with tonight's show. Nexstar strongly objects to recent comments made by Mr. Kimmel concerning the killing of Charlie Kirk and will replace the show with other programming in its ABC affiliated markets. Mr. Kimmel's comments about the death of Mr. Kirk are offensive and insensitive at a critical time in our national political discourse, and we do not believe they reflect the spectrum of opinions, views, or values of the local communities in which we are located, said Andrew Alford, president of Nexstar's broadcasting division. Continuing to give Mr. Kimmel a broadcast platform in the communities we serve is simply not in the public interest at the current time, and we have made the difficult decision to preempt his show in an effort to let cooler heads prevail as we move toward the resumption of respectful, constructive dialogue. That was their official statement, and ABC pulled it off the air immediately. So, of course, we already know that's just political outcry. People whining and crying and saying that like, well, I thought the right believed in free speech, and there's nothing free speech about this. I'm like I've said once in a previous video, free speech does not protect you from private companies firing you, because most people who were canceled by the left were people who made jokes, people who made some crass comments and all that. But they didn't blatantly spread misinformation. They just said things that the left disagreed with, so the left tried canceling them. That was the gist of cancel culture. As is with the actor who played Ralph Dibny, was a prominent one who, he was a prominent one who made some insensitive jokes years before, and certain people were trying to use the color of their skin to be angry at him. Yeah, but this is different because he made vile and completely misleading comments about a highly talked about political assassination, and it did not bode well on Nexstar, on ABC, or Disney. Which, yes, this is owned by Disney now. The left is calling for a boycott of Disney, which I freaking find laughable. I do. I'm like, you guys praise and love Disney up until this point. Like, you guys now are just trying to cancel Disney, and we're like, we're for it. But here, we have in a from Deadline right here. It says, Jimmy Kimmel reportedly made it clear that he won't apologize for his remarks on Charlie Kirk's shooter. Was planning to clarify and focus on Trump's most loyal supporters. Points out how one of them, the one of them quote, was taken out of is being taken out of context. Bob Iger and ABC boss Dana Walden made the decision to suspend the show, which they made the decision. Discussion was reportedly businesslike and polite on both sides. Company hopes the show will be back on air soon, which, if Nexstar does not approve of it, I really don't think it will be. And yeah, uh, but it's honestly, it is absurd. It's ridiculous, and I find it abhorrent that he would make such nasty comments. But it's not surprising considering these late night shows would make shit like Stephen Colbert made a vaccine dance trying to encourage people to go get the vaccine. which is definitely not propaganda or anything. Definitely not. Yeah, and I say this was deserved. This was honestly expected, and he wasn't funny. He was just a giant asshole. Anytime someone disagreed with him, he looked down on them as if he was superior to them, and he just had this attitude as if he was just better than everyone else. And like Charlie Kirk said, he wasn't funny. He isn't funny, and he never will be funny. And it's just insane. But I would like to add this little last tidbit. Um, Stuttering Craig has made an offer to Nexstar Media Group. So we're going to give this a watch and listen to what this man has to say.
Saw the news that Jimmy Kimmel's been canceled. Saw the news that Jimmy Kimmel's been canceled. Sorry, Jimmy. Rough to hear. With that said, Nexstar has a giant hole in its lineup. Nexstar, you got a giant hole. We're ready to fill it, baby. Wait, what?
I did not watch that yet, so that was okay. So yes, I completely endorse this. Stuttering Craig to be the official late night next late night host. I support that. That'd be funny. It's great. That'd be funny, and I yeah, it's great. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and share across your preferred social media platform. And as always, see you guys in the next video. Peace.